Shali's lost her mind.
Woo!
برقص. Is that Max?
آقا من داریم. Hello. Hi.
What's up? You guys have great hair.
Buddy.
Shali Hayvuni has lost her mind. Shali.
I think she has the music. She can't hear.
Oh, she can't hear. Oh, okay. Oh my God. How does she? This woman amazes me, you
They're
guys.
not paid yet.
She does so much.
No, keep it going.
I'm done.
Shali.
No, don't
Shali.
threaten me with time.
Ma, میشه میگم تو
جون شالی جون.
ببین تو how do you do it, man? How do you do it? چی شد؟ All of it. مثلا Max or John, like, you know, they have a little bit of hair they got to deal with. من که اصلا هیچی ندارم. تو ماشاءالله, you're ready, you look beautiful, you have, اصلا your background is better. Max is out in a park. John's in the closet.
I came specially to this park just for this live.
تو کجایی Max?
I'm following this girl. Watch. Yeah, like a creep.
Following a girl.
And I want you guys, if I get arrested, you guys will be a part of this.
What country are you in, Max?
I'm in Austin right now. Austin, Texas.
Bah, Austin,
Look how
Texas.
beautiful it is, dude. Look how pretty it is.
Wow.
Max,
Right now, I'm in the middle of Caesar. Let me show you something super cute. It's gonna blow your mind. Look at this.
Max, تو تنها بدری الان.
I know. Look at this.
What the hell is that?
This is a duck. I don't know what it is. It's like a special duck. Come here, buddy. We're live with Shali and Maz and John. Come. Let me introduce a bunch of ducks. Look at the other one.
Max, I think you're Bikari.
Look at the card that I'm literally like 5 hours to kill before the show. Dude, I made that joke.
Max.
Okay, what?
What? I can't hear you. Say what?
Gustavo, what is going on today?
Oh,
why
so
are
what
the
we're doing,
four of us
John
here?
over there, John, our fellow Iranian American, is John.
Hi, Shali. Great to meet you.
Last I talked to John, he was still part of Instagram. Did you leave Instagram, John?
I left. Yeah, I was there for 3 years and YouTube before that, and yeah, just decided it's time to go, start my own career. Yeah.
You worked for Instagram?
Yeah,
like
for 3 years. Yeah.
Thank Instagram for that block button. Oh shit!
Yeah.
Block button.
I don't know how you do it.
You're welcome. I don't think you need it, Shali. I don't think you need it. You're doing amazing.
So, Shali, while Max's image is rendering and he's trying to get back on, I'm going to explain to people what we're doing. John, when he was at Instagram, he would do these Instagram lives, and we did one with Max last year. It was a lot of fun. And Sadaf Beauty. And so John said, let's do another one for Nowruz. And I said, you know, I got to see if Shali will join us. And here you are, gracious, somehow making the time to have a career, the husband, 4 kids, 4, 5. How many you got now? 5? 500 kids.
Too many,
You're
500.
active. You're everywhere. You were in Sweden last week. How was Sweden?
It was amazing. I left my heart in
Elden
Stockholm.
Festen, right?
Festen.
I posted
you hosted
it a few times. John, it's this festival. Max is still rendering. Max, your phone is... Max, leave and come back.
You picked the perfect location.
By the way, I have a special guest attending today.
Oh, Tehran. How you doing, man?
What up? Happy Nowroz to you. By the way, it's Nowroz, Norooz. Don't give me that Nowruz. I'm not Nowruzing nobody.
Am I back?
Hold up. All y'all. Hold on.
Max, you left. I was here. You came back. Tehran is here.
Dude, am I back again? Oh my God! I see Tehran here. Am I tripping right now? Tehran,
You're tripping, bro. You're tripping.
Max,
dude.
Your Wi-Fi is tripping, buddy.
All right, I'm gonna go walk back up to civilization.
Yeah.
Go near. I think the duck had a tower near him. Go to the duck.
I think this.
Can I?
What's that?
Please.
Yes. Shali is the actual the person who knows what she's talking about. Go, Shali.
Okay. So for someone, Tehran, who was born and raised here in the U.S. and speaks English fluently, Nowroz phonetically, if I were to write it in the teleprompter, if I would read it, would be Noroz. I spelled it like that for a million. 2 years ago,
they changed.
All of a sudden, I'm getting lit up by somebody who had some type of relation with the United Nations that said, who was telling me that the official spelling that the United Nations, some scholar made it official, should be spelled, it is now officially spelled Nowruz. Stopped and I said, but sir, for somebody who is reading English and when we share Nowroz with non-Persians, if I showed it to a bunch of Americans.
Nowroz.
Read this word.
It sounds Irish or Scottish. Nowroz. How are you having a good Nowroz? Listen, I get it.
I told them, I said, this says Nowroz. Well, the scholar officially made it that it's spelling Baba. You guys can argue about the spelling. If you want me to spell it Nowroz, I do it. I'm not worried about my sabzi polamaki and my sofre.
Farsi is a phonetic language. I spell things phonetically all the time. And the thing that bothers me the most is when people auto-correct me and spell check me on Farsi words that I'm writing them on text. Like, I'm writing it in English and it's a Farsi word. You can't spell check that. If you know what I said, then that is all that counts. And then someone was like, well, that word's made up. And I was like, you know what? All words are made up. Every single word is made up. Every word we use, we made it up. So we get to decide. And that's the best thing about language. I'm down with the scholars, right? I get it. But don't academic me out of my own culture.
And by the way, who is this scholar? Who the hell is this scholar? I'm going to find this scholar. I'm going to give him a Sili. Sili is spelled S-E-L-E-E. Sili. Keshide.
Yeah, because who uses the Q for the GH sound? Why are we using Q for the GH sound? I'm not a fan. I use GH. They're like, oh, it's faster.
I'm sorry. Max, you look like you're in a Persian music video.
I'm trying to find a place to sit down. I went hiking for you guys.
Max,
holy shit, dude. Okay, I found a good spot, man. I got Wi-Fi and everything.
There we go.
Good to see you guys. John, thank you so much for helping us and joining us from MySpace. I hope your new journey at MySpace will be better than Instagram. Tehran, good to see you, baby.
Yo, what's up, Maxie boy?
Are you guys in LA or are you out of town?
Yeah.
We're in Canada.
Canadaing it up. John's like, Last time I was in Canada was with Max. This time with Oz.
Oh, my name is Calgary.
حالا راستش بگو. Is it more fun when you came with me, or is it more fun with Maz?
I let him stay in my room. Look, I
Really?
have one bed to share it.
See, I got you your own room, T. I got you your own room. You have to cuddle with Maz.
I know the cuddling is what makes it fun, Max.
Baby,
One better too.
Max, no, this is my room. He's in the lobby. I got him the lobby. Very loud.
Oh, shit. If I knew you were going to cuddle Tehran, I would have never spent the extra money, baby.
Yo,
I would
Max,
have never.
I'm down to cuddle with you. This week, I'll see you. We're hanging out. I miss you.
Baby, the way Tehran gets paid, I get him a job at the hotel when we get here. I go, Tehran, they'll pay you in tips.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
I'm about to make the bed. I'm here because I'm about to clean.
I love you, dude. You guys look
John,
good.
where are you working now so people know what's going on with you? Where are you working?
John is hanging out with Zuckerberg right now.
Are you
No, those days are over. But no, yeah, after 3 years, I decided to just become a creator, and now I'm working with different NFT companies and launching my own show and doing interviews and doing a lot of the stuff that I learned in Instagram and YouTube. I figured after 8 years.
So you really are God. He's actually John's like, I'm doing entrepreneurial work. They fired you. That's what you give up on.
Exactly.
He got tricked by all the motivational talks of like, oh, go follow your dream and do your passion. Buddy, Ridi, this is the worst thing you could have done for your future. You got married, and then you left Instagram. Who gets married and then leaves Instagram? The biggest company in the world.
And he had a big job there too. By the way, now none of the Persians are going to get verified. Jonathan is gone. Jonathan is gone.
John, let me comment real quickly. Shali, I think, has done a wonderful job on Instagram. Shali, you do an amazing job, and I don't know how you do it. But John, what do you, as an insider, when you saw Shali's work on Instagram, what were your thoughts?
Well, I just love Shali. You keep it real. I wish you were my anchor woman here in, when I was growing up in Chicago. I just moved to LA last week and living the dream fully, but you just keep it real. There's a few tips. I feel like I was looking through your page and we could talk afterwards, but you're killing it. You're killing it.
Give her a tip. Give her a tip. What do you mean afterwards? Give her a tip so people can learn.
Oh, all right. Well, I thought we were keeping this about Nowruz, but I could give a quick Instagram tip.
Give a Nowruz tip.
A Nowruz Instagram tip. Shali, I saw that you're using video and reels. I was actually at Max's house saying the same thing. Now there's no reason to use the normal video feature. If you're uploading anything that's on Instagram right now, I'd always use reels. Always. It's getting pushed out way more than regular video.
Where's the wind? Is that Shali's or Max's? Somebody's got a wind.
No, it's gotta be at Shali's house. With all these dance moves, there's probably a dance crew in the back dancing, creating a wind. Go.
Max, what the kojai,
I
thought this is gonna be fun. I'll go back to the hotel that I'm working to.
Oh, you're good. You can also Max. You can also mute in between. Like you could.
I'm gonna mute.
So we can hear Shali badbakh. Shali میخواد جواب بده. Max, mute yourself. Go ahead, Shali.
Like with some of my
so Shali, did you hear what he said about the reels?
So John, thank you for telling me that. So you're telling me and anybody that don't upload on the normal feed anymore.
No, so feed like if you're going to do a photo, by all means, but if you're thinking about uploading a video, make it less than 60 seconds and upload on reels versus regular video. Because if you look at your...
Listen, when I dance with my crew at Fox, because it's
horizontal,
like this,
horizontal, yeah.
Right? So if I put that on reels, when it gets like
crop it in, zoom
it
in, like have the whoever's dancing, have the zoom in and make it full screen. Like everything's going vertical, and reels are being pushed to more people than regular video. So your follower will grow. Your follower count will grow much more if you have a reel.
I mean, Max is actually in the music video. He's got
the band is happening. دودول طلا
بخون.
دودول طلا
بزن.
Doodle Tala.
Stick it in
I've
low.
got my own band, baby. My new song coming out. The album is called Doodle Tala. Please join me here. Sing along. Oh, now.
Max, you gotta look up. Max, look up in the sky. بعد اینجوری کنی. طلا بود دودول طلا بود.
Oh,
You gotta cry about the golden penis.
all right, I'll go back on mute till I make it inside the lobby. Shali,
I wouldn't
Doodle Tala is
expect
not a bad
anything less.
word. Shali, it's not a bad word. I swear, it's in the Iranian dictionary. Doodle is like a weenie. It's like it's a very accepted.
Yes, I know. I have a lot of them in my house. I have a lot of them.
برای چی میگفتن if they have دودول طلا for the guys, what do they have for the girls?
Jigar Tala. They have Jigar Tala. Jigar
Oh,
Tala.
very Jigar Tala.
Yes, Jigar Tala. They're like.
Back to reels.
Post the reels, and then Shali. Also, one other thing is on search on Instagram, your name shows up. So right now you have Shali Zomerdie. If you put anchor woman in the search right next door, then people, if they search like anchor woman on Instagram, your name is more likely to come up. Versus right now you do Fox 5, San Diego morning news anchor, wifey, mommy, loving. None of that is searchable. Only your name is searchable, and you have more character count in there as well.
I agree. The man John, the man change. If you want to have a more popular page, change your name from Max Amini to Maz Jabbrani. And it's going to be a much better following, much better hit. I'm working on the copyright right now. I'm a copyright. I can get all Maz's followings on my page.
Max, I'm changing mine to Kevin Hart. This is how you mark it up. Buddy.
Hell yeah.
No, keep your name. Keep Shali, keep your. I know they're joking, but if you keep your name, you have like 20 to 30 more characters to use on Instagram beyond just your name in the main search.
We're going to talk about.
Look at this.
First of all, I hate this follower. It's so creepy. When my skin, when somebody comes and says, I'm your follower, it's like,
yeah,
we be friends, we're friends, right? Number two, I have a love-hate relationship with social media. For me, it is about the numbers. I have never been about increasing. I just do what I do, and then whoever's here is here, and whoever doesn't want to be here, don't be here. I don't make money here. I'm not on a path
of course, but I think more people would have a better experience on their Instagram if they saw you in their feed. If you saw, like, Shali, seeing what you do, it just made me so inspired. And I think if more people came across that, even with few little tweaks, I don't think it changes. It's just like tweaks. Yeah, we'll talk after. But they're all tiny things. What you're doing is wonderful, and Tehran's shirt is wonderful. Max's glasses are wonderful. Wow, it's a fashion show here.
It's part of the reels. I put this on when I make reels, and it makes a huge difference. All of a sudden, the numbers of followings, I don't like to call them friends. I like to call them followings. Because, from a young age, my family that I love very much, so they followed me everywhere. See, my own family followed me like little Secret Service or some shit. Where are you going, Max? I mean, what are you doing? When are you coming back? So from a young age, people I love, I refer to them as followers. So please follow me at all times. And the more you follow me in a weird, creepy way, the more I feel like a genuine bondship.
I will say, if you're listening, hit that down arrow. If you hit that down arrow, you'll see everyone's names. And check out Shali, Maz, and Max, and you could follow them. I know, yeah, Max, you're hilarious. But yes, followers, friends.
Right now, everybody that's listening are my followers. Everybody that tuned in. Yes. Yes.
Max, they said, please open up one more button on your shirt.
نه آخه من چیزه نه باید آفتاب بگیرم. I'm way too
right.
I need to be more Persian. I'm doing this because I want to be more Persian. I swear to God, من عادت ندارم اینقدر باز کنم. I usually just open one, but today for Nowruz, because of Iranian traditions, I opened it up. I did this for you guys.
You went for
No, as soon as this live is over, I'm gonna button all the way up. But I figured this Iranian way, the Iranian live is Iranian New Year's. Let's open it up. Let's just be authentic.
نوروزه.
ببینم.
نوروزه دیگه باز.
Go to the hotel.
Wow, look at
Dude,
this.
I
What
just
the
sat
hell
in the
are you
car.
doing?
Look at this guy. I have another Jebbrani over here.
What are you doing over there? Who is that? My brother?
This is Jebbrani
What are you
number 2. Look, every city I go to, I have a friend in that city. Har city to dunya, Mazen knows exactly what I'm talking about. Over the years, we've made friends in every city. The big problem is, once you make those friends, you can never get rid of them again.
He's not your friend.
10 years
your
ago,
follower.
I made
He's
a big
your
mistake.
follower, Max.
I made friends with this follower. And since then, I cannot get rid of this guy.
He looks like the Persian Joe Coy.
اسمش چیه؟
دوست من ستاکر من رامین
رامین تهران
میگه سال نوتون مبارک. این نمیشه بگه این تو گوش منه. Because this is in my ear. He doesn't need to know what we're talking about, really.
Shali, who do you have near you? John, anybody with you?
Nobody.
My wife is in the other room, but she's on a call.
معرفی کن بابا دیگه. I introduced Tehran.
مازه عزیز سلام عزیزم.
ها؟
سلام
رامین جون خوبی؟
فدات شم عزیزم. اون دفعه آمدی آستن دیگه نتونستم ببینم.
غلط کردی. حالا میخواد all of a sudden بگه که او in front of all of my followers this asshole goes Maz John I'm happy to see you.
رامین مکس رو ببر چلو کبابی. He loves چلو کبابی. هر شهری
he does he takes me to چلو کبابی and they all like treat us and give us free food. He does it for himself.
No.
I swear I told him I'm not in the mood for Persian food. Nah, I'll bet him Persian food just so we get free food for him.
But he changed his diet. Now he doesn't eat a lot of stuff.
نه مکس لاغر کرده ماشاءالله. Max, you getting ready for a movie role? What are you playing?
Baba, this is depression. This is depression lost weight.
شالی جون یه خود به مکس advice بده. Max needs relationship advice, Shali. What should he do to win the hearts of a woman?
Yes, please. Give me some good tips.
Number one,
basta. What else?
Number two, یه ذره مسافرت باید کمتر بکنی. من نمیتونی بدوی بری از این شهر بپری به اون شهر. I looked at your lineup. I'm like, you're putting me to shame, dude.
I mean, I want to find a lover that I put her on the plane and take her everywhere with me.
Max, it's not an emotional animal. It's a wife. It's a lover. You can't like be like, oh, everywhere I'm gonna go. But your Ramin mitune bahad biyad. Ramin jun.
Buddy, Ramin, I'm gonna send Ramin to go everywhere with you. How about that?
I already have Tehran.
John, is this what you were envisioning
exactly,
to do, like,
exactly. If these two guys are involved, it's I'm getting my ab workout right now.
I do drugs in life. Like I've never been into it.
Yes,
like
same.
These people are my drug. Anytime I'm messed up, I'm like in depression, anxiety, whatever I got going on.
Did you just compare me to crack because I'm black, Shali? Oh my, yo. Hey, cancel Shali. Cancel. I'm taking her job. Catch me on Fox, on San Diego television morning show. Tehran Zomoradi. You don't even want the followers. You literally just said you don't want followers. I do. Tehran Zomoradi. Follow me, and I am Tehran Zomoradi. Thank you.
That's it. Dude, I feel bad. John, he sat down and he wrote a bunch of questions. He worked so hard on this interview. And I saw the question. I was thinking, oh, I feel bad, John. You don't understand. We're a bunch of ADD 5-year-olds that pretend we're an adult. And you think that shit's going to work with us? Good luck getting one question in.
I know. من دیدم. گفته آخه خوشبخت نشسته تمام اینو
He's so sweet.
John, یه بپرس از شلی جواب میده. Go.
Well, I think it'd be cool for everyone who's listening. Like, how did you guys all get started? Because I think being Persian, like, there's a lot of pressure on us to be doctors, lawyers, traditional paths, and here you guys are, broadcast, comedy, media, Hollywood. How did you guys get started, and what advice do you have for people today who are trying to do what you're doing?
I have a better question, and you can all answer this. Do you shit in the morning or at night?
Well, as a doctor of shitting, I would tell you, it doesn't make a difference. Afternoon is the best time.
I have a question for Jonathan. Jonathan, Kodum Khari quits Instagram. You know.
I'm telling you, the grass is greener, man. There's so much opportunity. It's crazy right now, and you could always work at a big company. I feel like 8 years. It's been a long time.
This guy John is so smart. Let me tell you, he's one of the most. Like, sincerely, I'd say this. He's so smart. He left Instagram. He tripled his income. He's meeting with every top celebrity. Let me tell you, Alan, he's tolerating us. He downgraded his celebrity status to talk to us. I swear, he hangs out with Paris Hilton and Paul Logan, and he's got something with Snoop Dogg going on. And then hold up, I wrote him a letter. Like, John, please, I appreciate it. For the rest of my life, I send you Nowruz gifts. Do a live with us. Ew, this guy is doing us a huge favor. He wrote questions and we shit on the questions. This is probably the last live we're ever going to have with John.
No, come on.
Answer John's question.
If he still worked at Instagram, it would be the last live we ever had. But he quit. He quit. Quit. We needed him. I don't care about your personal life, Jonathan.
All of a sudden, all our accounts gets deleted.
Yeah. You know how many times my account I get warnings and blocked and all these things? I can
still help. I can still help.
Dude,
okay, good. I'm glad. Okay, good.
They're gonna delete my page for nudity. They're gonna delete my page for nudity just because I had 2 buttons open.
By the way, John, Iranians, we get excited when we see an Iranian name in a company because we're like, oh my God, this guy can help me out. John is John. Jahangir is John. So he's some guy named John. Last name is Yoshi Yo-Yo is Japanese. I don't know who this guy is, but somehow he's Persian and he left the company.
What's that?
John?
Oh, Yushai. Both of my parents are from Iran. Yeah, Tehran, Kerman, Yushai.
Both.
یوشاهی یعنی ببین این اسمش جهان یوشاهی شده.
نه اسمش جهانگیر کرمانشاهیه.
جهانگیر کرمانشاهی. Shali, answer the poor guy's question. What made you go the other route instead of lawyer, doctor, engineer? Shali Jun, بگو.
I mean, it's kind of a long story. I went
to married a rich husband. Let me tell you, she could do whatever she wants. And then she goes, I go after my dreams.
No, me and Behruz worked very hard for everything we have. When we got married, we had nothing. Like nothing. Like they towed our car.
That just means you had
Let me explain. Hold on. Let me explain what that means. Every Iranian in the world. Let me explain what that means. Every Iranian in the world says, I came to America with nothing in my pocket. I had $100 in my pocket. That's it, $100. But in the bank account, they had $100 million. Yes, in their pocket, $100. In their bank account, $100 million of nothing. Okay, that's what that means.
Shali or Behruz, they're amazing couple. They started definitely together, and Shali, like you said, went to law school, dropped out. Max Badbacht applied to law school, didn't even get in. He decided to do comedy. Man Badbacht, maybe Max, I couldn't. They wanted me to be a lawyer. In Baba, the Persian parents really have done a lot of damage to us. Now, when I see a lawyer, I have a shot. I have a little bit of reaction, like I'm gonna get beaten by them, you know. So, Shali Jun, Sema Rafti, law school, no thanks.
I couldn't. It wasn't for me. I knew I wanted to do broadcasting, so I was really, really young. And then I was Miss Orange County. Amazing. I was competing for Miss County. That's kind of how it all started. I won an award from Fox in LA, and I never went back. And I've been working in 23 years now for affiliates and now been at Fox in San Diego for 14 years. عوضش به law school and now he's a lawyer.
Didi John, she's made 23 years.
Shali was the only Iranian in America. Shali was the only Iranian in America that didn't have an accent and could speak English. And then Fox 5 was like, we need an ethnic anchor. She's like, well, I can speak English with no accent. They're like, oh, you got the job. And that was it.
Maybe Shali's on the biggest morning show in San Diego. San Diego's a major market. It's amazing. One of the biggest markets. And Shali, I'm sure at some point you had either opportunities to go to like a CNN, MSNBC, whatever the other one, Fox, whatever. Did you ever want to go into a bigger national market?
No, because my very important job is to still be a mommy to 4 kids. So I'm living the dream right now. I work in the middle of the night. You know, خوابن میام خونه میرم از مدرسه برشون میدارم. I take care. I can be the best of all worlds right now. When you start to climb up to these bigger markets or you go network, your life changes, the stress changes, it just becomes extremely intense. And
amazing.
I don't want
I've
that
always
in my
said,
life. I'm good.
I love that. Maybe in Maxam Teflak, they offered him some really big like TV shows. He said, no, I need to take care of Ramin, Teflak Ramin. You have a really good friend, man. What?
I have a lot to take care of.
HBO, Netflix, Showtime, همه گفتم we want to make you super. I go, no, I have to spend time with Ramin. What do you care about?
You guys, like, you
yeah, you're hilarious.
Flipping best. Oh my goodness. اصلا 2 دقیقه با اینا آدم اصلا
Max, when I hear these people talk like this, I don't want to.
2 دقیقه حال هوا عوض میشه. 20 دقیقه حالت به هم میخوره. You're gonna start coming up. You're gonna go like, who are these psycho, crazy maniacs?
Live خوبیه ها بچه باز بگین. Keep talking about me and Max. طهران هم بگین. تفلک اینجا.
ببین, I tell you, من رفته بودم Stockholm. They opened a new restaurant. It's called Kudeta. And I opened the menu and I went down the list of the drinks. So the whole restaurant was very revolution-based. Restaurant Irani. And all the stuff from Iran and the Shah and all of those things were in there. And so I'm sitting in there and I'm looking at the menu and I go down to the middle of the page for the drinks. And lo and behold, what is one of their drinks called?
Magbar America. تو گفتی کودتا من نمیدونم مصدق.
No, من اصلا خجالت میکشم. اون جمله
دودول طلا
میشه که با
Was it دودول طلا? Yes, I saw it. You sent it to me. خجالت نداره که اون خجالت نداره.
They named their drink با تکیلا و هر چی بود اسم اون درینک همون اسمی که الان مکس گفته اون بود.
It's the number one bestseller. همه میان اونجا میخوان دودول طلا بخورن. It's unbelievable. They're like, can I get more of the dudul tala? But buddy, the craziest thing, عکس منم گذاشتم بغلش. It's my picture right next to the drink. It's dudul tala, extra tequila, and then they put my picture, meaning when you get drunk and you demolish, you're gonna look like me.
ببین یک درینک هم دارن عکس منو گذاشتن. اسم درینک هست خاک تو سرت. It's خاک تو سرت. My picture is there. And they just give you a lot of dusting.
I ordered one.
دودول طلا بگو دیگه بابا. بچه داری بگو دودول طلا.
ببین اون نمیتونم. یه جوریه من وقت
دودول طلا خب بگو نخواد دودول طلا بگو شنبول برانزه.
I don't know. But it's so ironic. The restaurant is called Kudeta. And then they use a drink called Dudul Tala.
Kudeta. So I ordered one. I drank it. It was amazing. And I told the owner, I said, what is this? Well, if we name this drink inspired by Max.
Because there's a philosophy behind it. You want to do a Kudeta. You want to change a regime. You need Dudul Talas to stand up. Dudul Talas stand up. Dudul Talas, if all Dudul Talas gather together, they can make a revolution. Why? Because they're entitled.
Max, you need to go to this restaurant. You need to drink the dudur tala. Guys, one of the best things you'll ever experience is a drunk Max. He is the funniest, silliest. Yani, he's just happy.
Dude, I think I should run for president.
Max,
I should run for president.
We used to drink wine at the end of the night, and Max didn't drink. Once in a while, we get him some, and the next thing you know, he's just, hey, man. He's just...
Hey, I don't drink. And then one time, the owner of Laugh Factory and Moz, they peer pressured me, and they were like, come on, just it's wine, it's nothing, just drink with us. And they kept pressuring me. And I was like, okay, I have a little bit of just to make them happy. Dude, ooh, I became so happy. First of all, I gave the best performance of a lifetime on stage. And then I was hugging every customer. I was hugging and kissing and leasing. Like literally, like the lady was coming out with her husband. I was like, how are you? How are you? Thank you so much for coming to the show tonight. This is a fantastic, dude. They were going to sue the Laugh Factory. Jamie Masada banned me from drinking ever again.
He wanted to show everybody his dudu tala, but we didn't let him.
Everybody.
Tehran, they say you're on a timeout. Are you on a timeout? No, but Tehran is texting us here. He's on the Zoom.
Yeah, your turn.
Your guys' turn. You guys.
Wallah, man که بیکار بودم شدم کامیدی. I have no other options, man. I got this. I did it. People can look it up. Max, here's my question to you, Max. If you weren't a comedian, what would you be?
Oh.
If I wasn't a comedian, I would become Maz Jabbrani. There's a point No. If I wasn't a comedian, I would become a lawyer. That's what I mean. I'd become a lawyer. You were going to be a lawyer.
Would you actually know Max, if they said you have a wish, you do whatever you want, but not comedian, what would your next thing be?
I will become a lawyer. I'm great in court. You know how many tickets I've beat? Listen, every violation I've had in court, I've won. I know every trick in the book. I'm so good at convincing. And I believe a lot of comedians make great lawyers because we know how to present a subject. And every time I go to court, I leave winner. I'm telling you, buddy, I have stories. I tell you a short one. Bijan, the designer, had passed away. I was in Palm Springs. I was invited to the ceremony. I'm driving really fast because I didn't want to be late. I get pulled over by the most craziest redneck police officer you can imagine. First, he's trying to arrest me only because I was going 95 miles an hour. And I was like, bro, I'm Persian. What do you expect? So the fact that he realized I'm Persian, he already didn't like me. But I said to myself, I'm going to get this guy so good. So he wrote me a citation and he said, sign it. I signed it with a really weird signature, okay? I signed it like a little circle, and my signature is completely different. So I did a little circle, and I put an R in the middle. Gave him the citation. Look, طهران is watching because he knows he's a lawyer too. He knows exactly what I'm talking about. No, it's not.
I know. I actually know the story too.
Okay, this is a great story. So then, flash forward 3 months later, I go to court. All these cops, all these white redneck angry cops are standing there. Courthouse is packed. The judge calls me up and he tells the officer, tell your story. The officer goes on and on about how crazy he was driving, how fast he was going. I pulled him over, this and that. He went off, and then the judge looked at me and says, please tell me your side. I said, Your Honor, I think you got the wrong person. It was not me driving. I had lent the car to my cousin, and he used my information. And the judge looked at me all puzzled. The whole court had a sigh. They're like, oh. And then the judge said, well, son, I don't think this is going to fly. I said, sir, the signature is different. He pulls up the signature and he goes, oh, he's actually correct. It looks like someone else signed this. This case is dismissed. Bebin, I give Biggie. You had to see the look on this police officer's face. انگار که چوب کردن تو کونش اینقدر قرمز شده بود. He turned into the color of a tomato, and I looked at him and I said, buddy, I don't like tomatoes. And I walked out of the court.
How long ago was this, Max?
This is like 5-6 years ago.
Okay, because the statute of limitations is 10 years. You're going to jail. He's
Don't
in the
tell
chat.
people.
He's in the chat. That guy has been waiting for you
tell
to admit
Instagram
this.
to edit this part. Tell Instagram to edit this part.
Max, you're gonna have to call Pirnia Law. You know the one.
Artie, Pirnia, Uncle Artie. Call Uncle Artie. He will get you off. Pirnia Law. Trust me. Call Uncle Artie.
No, I would, Maz, I will make a great lawyer. That's what I would love to do.
Man, I would. This is you guys are asking about like how you ended up. If I weren't doing this, I'd want to be a rock star or a professional soccer player. So I realized I need attention. I need people to watch me. That's basically what it is. That's what it is. That's why I do this shit. I go on stage.
You'd be a good soccer player. I would root for you soccer. I seriously would.
Yeah.
Or you could prank soccer players. Like I love what you did with David Beckham and the statue, and that was hilarious, Maz. That was hilarious.
The punking of Beckham.
Oh my God, I want to talk about that. But Shali, I know you also have a heart out right at 12:15, so I want to be.
And I have just an appointment at 1 I gotta get to, so
okay,
like
all right.
The latest.
Shali, how old are the kids now?
10, 8, 5.
And they're so cute. And they play the piano. They're like, your kids are amazing.
And
they're
learning the sound too. But we're still in this whirlwind of Nowruz. So after the 2 years that it was a pandemic, like I was really depressed when this whole COVID hit 2 years ago. I remember همینجا داشتم میرقصیدم زار گریه میکردن که یعنی چی ما نوروز رو نمیتونیم بگیریم. That was 2 years ago. So this year سعی کردم سر شلوغش بکنیم با نوروز. Really nice to be able to see everybody again.
Yeah.
Hug everybody, not necessarily مثل
You see the difference? این زار گریه میکرده because she couldn't do Nowruz. من و ما زار گریه میکردیم. We had no jobs, we had no shows. We were unemployed. بدبخت شده بودیم.
Baby, manam, I was triple vaccinated and I got Omicron. And so after that, I felt, Mr. Max, I was licking everything. I felt so good about it. Omicron was sad. اگه میتونین بگیرین, it's the best. میگیرین, you're sick for a few days. چند تا سوپ میخوری, you're good. Triple vaccinated, lick everything. That's my advice.
Lick.
Dr. Maz.
That's what we're doing for Nowruz.
John, do you have any other questions, or should we let people go back to their lives?
No, I was gonna say, do we have another 5-10 minutes or so, Shali? Are you good on time? If we're good. Sounds good. Wait, Maz, can you tell us about that prank you pulled on David Beckham with James Corden and the fake statue? Speaking of soccer players, like tell everyone about that. That was hilarious.
That was the Late Late Show with James Corden. He wanted to punk David Beckham because they had done a statue for him, and then they were going to reveal it at the soccer stadium at the Galaxy, and they pretended they made a fake bad statue with like a long chin and a big ass and all this stuff. Yeah. And it just so happened the sculptor who did the sculpture was this Israeli guy with white curly hair, but his nose was just like mine. So whoever works at the Corden show probably saw the picture and then saw me and goes, you know, Maz could play this guy. So they gave me the wig. They made me look like the guy. I did the fake Israeli accent like this, and I pretended to be the sculpture. And I was like, hey, look, it's really good. And it's the funniest thing because Beckham is the nicest guy. He's just sitting there looking at it, and he's like, I don't know. You like it? I'm like, yeah, it's good. And he's like, that doesn't look like me. I go, it's you in motion, you know, because everything was stretched out. And so people got to see it on YouTube. It had like 50 million views. David Beckham did get, but it was a cool thing to get a chance to do.
It was amazing. It was amazing.
I had to wear a wig. I had a wig and a costume. Nobody knew it was me. So it got 50 million views. I got 2 extra followers.
You're hilarious.
Son of a bitch. Story of my life.
It was hilarious, and everybody knew it was you, dude. It was your rock star. It was your rock star look.
ببین بچه ها, I'll tell you, oh my God, there's a protest going on out there. Tehran, there's a protest. اینا چی protest میکنن؟ ما اومدیم تو چیز کاناداییم. ببین الان نشونتون میدم. You know, it's not, ببینین اونجا, there's a protest. ببین یه چیزی اونجا نوشتن تراکرها که نیستن.
It just says fuck Trudeau.
It says fuck
Nah,
Trudeau.
Baba, they have a revolution. They found out 2 Persians are in the hotel. Be careful.
Mom, I didn't Canada. I'll be honest with you. Some people don't like Trudeau. Some people do. When I see Justin Trudeau with that hair, when he talks, I go, whatever you want, Justin, talk. خیلی خوش تیپه.
You know he's a big pothead too. He smokes a lot of pot.
قربونش برم.
He's a party animal.
Good for him. Bebin, I was saying with the followers, because Shali says she doesn't want followers. Bebin, I do this on stage. I talk about this. The world keeps changing, okay? When we first started doing stand-up, 24 years ago, I've been doing stand-up. Max, how long you do? 23, 22? How long you doing?
Yeah, no, 20.
20 years. When we first started, they used to say, you need to do a 1-hour comedy special. You put it on HBO. People discover you. Your career takes off. Then a few years later, they go, you got to take 5 minutes of the 1 hour. You put it on YouTube. People discover you. Career takes off. Then they go, you got to take 1 minute of the 5 minutes. You put it on Instagram. People discover you. Career takes off. Now they got to take 3 seconds of the 1 minute. You put it on TikTok. People discover you. Your career takes off. I was like, what the hell? I talked to my son. He's 13 years old. I go, for 3 seconds, all I can say is hello, goodbye. He goes, that's perfect. I go, buddy, how low is the attention span of your generation? He goes, what?
That's hilarious. Nobody has made that video. Hello, goodbye. You should try that.
That's
it's
it.
never been made.
That'll be a hit. On TikTok, it'll be a hit.
They're like, that's the hello, goodbye guy. That's him. The hello, goodbye. Oh my God. It's so true. It's so true.
نه درست حوصله ندارم مردم برای هیچی. This generation یا اصلا generation قبلی. I was talking, we just did this big Mehmuni live party. That was like one of the most traumatizing experiences of my life. I don't think I'll ever do something like that again. Put on a party for 500 people. But their attention span was like 2 seconds. Like they didn't want to see anything. They didn't want to watch anything. They just wanted to eat and dance. Like that was it. I was talking to a DJ actually at a wedding که گفت اصلا تحمل ندارن توی عروسی اون سپیچایی که میرن اون بالا مثل برادر عروس و فلان یا حرف میزنن میگه تحمل ندارن مردم که از اون سپیچا رو دیگه گوش بدن. میگن نذارین.
That's hilarious. مثلا یارو میگه the father of the bride.
Yeah, because the speeches are terrible.
Yeah, the father of the bride. Father of the bride, مثلا میگه my daughter, I love her. مردم میگن hurry up, shut up, enough, بس دیگه. Blah, 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 whatever. Drinks, let's go.
Dude, you go to an American wedding, they have really beautiful, very funny, hilarious speeches written. They practiced it. They hired somebody to write it. There was 5 writers in a writing room punching out like speeches, right? You go to Iranian wedding, he cannot even read off the paper. Hello, I love my daughter. My daughter is beautiful. If you mess with my daughter, me and all his uncles will beat you to death. You better work hard, raise good babies. I paid this much. It's just like, you just like, that's why. You got to write a good speech, man.
A good speech is important. Good speech is important. John, next question.
I actually want to ask, Charlie, you're talking about social media. Has that changed the way you do your news broadcasts? Are you trying to think about stories that get picked up beyond your local market? I mean, Maz talked about how it's changed his stand-up. Has it changed how you share the news?
No, news is news for us, but we have a whole other element of sharing it on TV and then we share it on social. So we realize now that most of everything is here. So it's just taking a story and being able to present it in different mediums. Like what we do on TV compared to what we put here are totally two different.
Makes sense.
But same story.
Hey guys, you guys are on Instagram. Do you how often do you get people sending you stuff and saying, Shali Jun, bezaru story, here's a cream, here's a book, here's a here's the thing. How often do you guys get that stuff?
A lot.
Allah.
I don't get any of that. I just get naked photos. I just get like girls flashing their boobs and stuff. I don't know what you guys talking about.
And did they put this on your stories?
Funny, the boobs are so hairy that I don't know if it's a guy or a girl.
Bro, it doesn't even matter. Max is trying to get canceled. Max is trying to get canceled.
I'm just telling you. You're asking a question. These are John's questions.
Tehran. Everyone can follow I am Tehran.
I'm just answering John's questions.
That's me sending pictures to Max. Baby, that's me in baby Max. You recognize that, Max?
I didn't know it was you. This whole time, Maz, I was so excited. I thought I'm getting all this love.
بچه‌ها باور کنید. Listen, the one advantage of being bald, you don't see any gray hair. You don't know you're getting older. Then one day you look at your chest.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you're like, shit. And then one day you go to the bathroom and you look down at your pubes on your penis and they're gray. I'm like, you too?
John,
Baby.
John, put documented by my face
Gray.
اینستاگرام رو به کثافت کشیدیم. I love it. This is what we do. This is what we do. Happy Nowruz, everybody.
بچه‌ها, just so you know, we started with dudul tala and then eventually dudul sefid. It becomes, the hair gets white. dudul khakestari.
Maz, you're killing me, man. Oh, shit.
شالی جون خانومه میتونیم بگیم شنبول اقلا شنبولی
بابا دودول با شنبول یکیه. It's the same thing, dude.
Shumbul is cuter. Shumbul
there
is...
are other bad words. This is a very diplomatic slash.
Shumbuli Tala. Patty saw in the chat was like, I wish I was there. I swear to God, that's what it said. Patty says something in the chat. The chat I'm
telling you, this is the most PG live you could possibly have. Three comedians and an anchor to be on. If this was three American comedians and a non-Persian anchor, do you know what they will be talking about? They'll be like, I can't even say the topics right now because you guys are going to have a heart attack. Okay? There'll be discussions of like some major humanity check.
اصلا مکسیم چی بگه؟
چجوری بگم اورژی آخه؟ میخوام بگم that would have like
راستی اورژی به فارسی چی میشه؟ Anybody? Oh my God! قربونت برم. ببین شالی person که ماشاءالله she has class. Shali has class. Shali bought class. I have a friend of mine, Max. This is the thing my friend will say. Say, Max, you have class, but it's low.
I'm going to use that line.
That's a good Shahab Moradian. That's a shout out to Shahab Moradian.
I like that line. You have class. But
Bacha, what are your wishes for people? Let's give them wishes, goodbye wishes. Shalijun, you start. You have good ideas. What do you want people to do this? What's advice or wish? Advice or wish that you would give people this year?
Okay, I do all of it very fast.
نه صدات رفت دوباره بگو. Your voice went. دوباره بگو. Yeah, go, yeah.
صدام هست؟ Real quick, my one wish that I have every single year, نوروز یه روزی انشالله روزی به همه دور همدیگه no matter where we are in the world نوروز با همدیگه جشن بگیریم. من امسال I wish for soul, I wish for peace in this world. Very hard seeing all these things that are happening in this world. And my one advice that I give to everybody, زندگی سخته. It is for all of us. من فقط advice یا پیشنهادی که میتونم بگم تو اون سختی ها تو اون بارون
هنوز برقص.
میگه تو بارون برقص. خود مردم سرما میخورن. تو چی میگی شالی؟ اصلا این حرفا چیه؟ این حرفا اوناست که مکس هم گفت پول دارا میان هر چی میخوان میکنن و میگن ما هستی چی شما. راست میگی مکس، من باور نکردم ولی تا اینو گفتی I'm like yeah. What kind of talk is that? Go dance in the rain? مردم سرما میخورن. You're all gonna catch cold.
Come on.
نه موهای خراب میشه تو rain. He can't. I can dance in the rain. Let me keep going here. I want to get John. Give me one advice or or wish, or both?
I think it's just to keep laughing and to just be kind, even if people are being mean to you. Be kind to everyone, and I love the saying, kind people are my kind of people, and hurt people hurt people. I don't know if you guys have
I love
that.
it. You just gave me a great idea for 2 T-shirts. I'm going to sell it tonight. Calgary live tonight. T-shirts. Cool people are cool people, and hurt people are hurt people.
There
Max,
you go. There you go.
What's your advice? What's your wish?
I wish from the bottom of my heart for everybody to never see any khakisari pash anywhere in their body, ever. Jabun bemunin, siyah bemunin. I wish you guys to become comfortable in life to the point that you can say dudul amongst your friends. I hope that, and then the rest of my wish is for Maz to become the best rock star soccer player, for John to make MySpace as good as Instagram, because I had more MySpace followers than Instagram followers. Maybe I can come back to my old popularity. And Tehran to become Esfahan. I love you guys.
Tehran, what's your wish? What? By the way, Max, beautiful speech.
I love it.
Max, I don't need to become Esfahan. الانش که هست من پول هیچی نمیدم. So fine. Just because, you know, it's Tehran, I have mani, manzuri, I'm نداشتم با. Let's see, my wish for everyone on this chat, like everyone, like Shali, my wish for Shali is that she takes vitamin بخوره که سرما نخوره as much as she dances in the rain. So take those vitamins, don't get sick. For Jonathan, my wish for you is for you. I wish, honestly, Jonathan, I wish you all the success in the world. You're such a good guy. And I wish you would give me more NFT and crypto tips, bro. You used to do that. You used to do that. Now you've been slacking. I could have had a Paris Hilton NFT for $5 if you could have. You were giving them away, and then now they're worth millions of dollars. And for Max, I have so many wishes for Max. He's could do a buy live names and I'm big ham. But
wish all the DMs that they send me those naked booby shots less hairy. I hope I have a following in the Asian community. So finally,
Yo, Max, I don't know why Max decided to get canceled from this live.
I can't
Stop
finish
Asian hate. I love trans people. Listen, I'm gonna. For some reason, I'm the least person in this. And for Maz, I have آرزوی من واسه ماز اینه که اتاقشو تمیز کردم بذاره من بالاخره برم تو لابی بخوابم.
Guys, I think we had a great live. I love you all. I wish peace for Earth. I wish Max's Dudul Tala turns into John's NFT. Turns into Shali's. ببین میگیم دودول طلا یه دونه دودول طلا پیدا کنیم actual gold. We NFT this shit. We're all going to be rich, okay?
I swear
Think about
the
it.
Best idea.
And you guys, I'll tell you, we're going to make so much money with the Dudul Tala NFT that Shali will be the first. She's going to announce it on Fox News. She's going to say today, the first Dudul Tala NFT is worth $10 million. Let's do it.
Buddy, you're the best rock star, comedian, soccer player. This is the best idea I've ever heard from you. I knew something's going to come out of this live.
I told you. Let's get rich.
Hell yeah. John, let's go to work. I'm going to send my lawyer to sign the contract.
Bye, guys.
Love you guys.
Love you. Bye, Shali. Say hi to the family.
I'm on social media at I am Tehran. I am Tehran.
Love you guys.
All the people Shali doesn't want to follow her, follow me to destiny.
Followers. Tehran wants followers. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Goodbye.
Love you.
Shali,
Dudul Tala بگو. یه دودول طلا.
بگو شالی. بگو دودولی طلا. دودولی طلا. شنبولی طلا. شنبولی طلا. شنبولی طلا. شنبولی بلا. شنبولی طلا. شنبولی طلا. شنبولی طلا.
All right. Okay. Adios. Bye, guys.
I love you guys.
Quit when
love you.
Quit
Love
when
you.
we were on
Love
top.
you. Bye.
I love the class. but the low version of this group. This was a very
Max.
very,
You have class, but it's low.
Let me tell you something for everyone here. Shali Zmrdi has the biggest shumbali tala of us all.
Okay, good night. Now we're
And I'm half black.
Baby,
dude.
Shali has 3 boys, and they're adorable. تو یه بار به بچه ها نگفتی دودول طلا؟ Oh,
Yes,
I
we're
see.
not live on
Nah,
YouTube.
baby, Shali's smart. She's trying not to get canceled as much as Max. Max had, there was 2 Asians on this. He offended them too.
At this point, I've been canceled by COVID, by Omicron, and finally John helped me out to completely finish.
John Kinaya. Bye, guys.
Guys, sincerely, this was actually really fun. Thanks for everybody's time.
This was a blast. This was a blast.
Well,
Love you guys.
Take care, guys. Peace out. Shali, go to your wedding appointment. Bye.
Bye, Mac. Bye, Shali.
They're all John, don't invite me to do this. I don't think there was one question from that document.
Oh my God, none. But I had a great time. Shali, it's such a great pleasure to meet you. I hope to meet in person, and if I could ever be helpful, let me know. You're such an inspiration, really.
Thank you. I'm gonna message you after this.
Happy Nowruz. Nowruz Piruz. Bye.
Okay. Bye. Yeah. What just happened? They told me to sit in front of my sofa. هفتیم بشینم اینجا راجع به نوروز صحبت بکنیم. اینم ماز و مکس و جان دیگه. حالا جان, you were good. این ماز و مکس و yeah. But my face hurts from laughing. Happy Nowruz, everybody. So good being here, inshallah. This is your best year. بهترین سال امسال باشه.